because it cannot preserve life. Opinion article with demographic and geopolitical analysis. There is an uncomfortable explanation for understanding Russia's geopolitical behavior from the Second World War to the present day. Its structural demographic failure. This is not a temporary crisis. It is not the result of recent sanctions. It is a deep historical and persistent problem. For more than 8 decades, the Russian state did not confront this problem with policies centered on life. It chose another path: territorial expansion and war. In 1941, when Germany invaded the Soviet Union, Russia alone had approximately 110 million inhabitants. Russia without Ukraine, without Belarus, without the Caucasus, without Central Asia. 8 decades later, Russia alone has between 105 and 110 million inhabitants. Net population growth is almost zero. In real terms, Russia has not grown since 1941. This is a historical anomaly. No modern great power can sustain 80 years of population stagnation without consequences. Russia did not reverse this trend. It made it worse. The Second World War destroyed entire generations. The Soviet period prioritized production and control, not human well-being. In the 1990s, the Soviet collapse caused a social and health catastrophe. In the 21st century, 4 factors became entrenched: chronic low birth rates, high male mortality, emigration, accelerated aging. Demography shows this clearly. In 1941, the Russian population had high fertility, many children and young people. The population pyramid was expansive. The base was wide. Russia still had biological replacement capacity. There was demographic future, even though the human cost was brutal. In 2025, the situation is the opposite. Russian fertility is among the lowest in Europe. The fertility rate is below 1.5 children per woman. The population pyramid is regressive. The base is narrow. Young age groups are small. Population weight is concentrated in middle and older ages. It is no longer a pyramid. It is a demographic urn. There is no sufficient generational replacement. Births do not compensate for deaths. Male life expectancy is more than 10 years lower than female life expectancy. Male mortality in working age is structurally high. This analysis refers only to core Russia, without annexations, without non-Russian republics. It is the Russia that sustains the state, the economy, the army, the future. And that Russia is exhausted. Since 1945, Russia has participated in multiple armed conflicts. Wars have steadily reduced male human capital. Since 2022, Russia has suffered hundreds of thousands of casualties, dead and wounded. Losses exceed biological replacement capacity. Russia possesses one of the largest territories in the world, but its population density is low. Large parts of the territory are aging or in decline. Territorial expansion has not been accompanied by internal population growth. The state compensates for the lack of births through annexations. The war against Ukraine confirms this pattern. Russia seeks territory to compensate for what it does not generate. But no territory can replace a generation that is not born. A strong state protects its population. Russia prioritizes control, not life. That is why it expands. Not because of strength, but because of demographic weakness. A country that does not protect its people looks outside for what it has lost within. And that path never ends well.
Invocaciones de desesperanza, plegarias rotas al cielo en ruinas, sombras observan desde el límite. El orgullo arde como herida. Los mortales alzan su nombre, desafían al fuego y al trueno, creen dominar lo eterno, siembran el caos en su reflejo. Todo se inclina, todo va a caer. Es la soberbia